When you use an AI tool in healthcare, you can ask a simple question. Does this system meet NIST 7 trustworthy AI traits? And these traits help you spot risks early, such as safety problems, poor performance, or hidden bias. They also give you a clear way to think about whether an AI tool should be used, adjusted, or paused. Using NIST supports safer care and clearer responsibility. It also helps build trust because patients expect technology to support their health, not put it at risk. So the last session, we spent some time looking at the NIST framework. The next question is more practical. How do these ideas move from a framework into real use in healthcare? This is where policy comes in. Policies, laws, executive orders help turn ethical goals into rules people must follow. They guide how AI tools are built, tested, and used with patients. In healthcare, these rules aim to protect patient safety, support good care, and reduce risk. They help make sure AI works as intended, not only in theory, but in daily practice. So next, we'll look at how this happens in the United States and then briefly at what other regions are doing as well. Now let's look at how these ethical ideas move from theory into real practice in the United States. The first major step came in 2022 with the White House Blueprint for an AI Bill of Rights. This document is not law, but it sets expectations. It says AI systems should be safe, protect privacy, explain their decisions, and allow human alternatives. In healthcare, this matters because patients deserve to know when AI is involved in their care and how it affects their decisions. Next, in October 2023, the White House issued an executive order on safe, secure, and trustworthy AI. This order directs federal agencies to manage AI risks more carefully. It highlighted healthcare as a high-impact area where mistakes can directly affect patient safety. It reinforced ideas we saw in NIST like safety, reliability, and human oversight. In 2024, in March, the Office of Management and Budget released detailed guidance on how federal agencies must use AI. This guidance applies to tools used for diagnosis, mental health support, patient triage, and health insurance decisions. Agencies are now required to assess risks, document how AI is used, and monitor systems over time. And most recently, I don't have it on the slide, but in July 2025, the White House released America's AI Action Plan. This is a strategy document, not a regulation. It focused on coordination, innovation, and preparing for AI incidents. While it does not set healthcare rules, it shows where federal thinking is headed and how agencies continue to work with NIST standards. Together, these policies show a clear direction. The U.S. is trying to encourage AI use in healthcare while also placing guardrails around safety, transparency, and trust. For healthcare professionals, this means AI use will continue to grow, but expectations for responsibility use will grow with it. Now let's look at a few regulations that directly affect healthcare AI, even though they were not written just for AI. First is the HIPAA. If an AI tool handles patient health information, HIPAA applies. This includes tools connected to health records, diagnosis systems, or patient chatbots. Privacy rules still matter. Next is the FDA. Some AI tools are treated as medical devices, especially those used for diagnosing or treatment support. These tools must show they are safe and effective before use. Finally, there's the GDPR. It's a European law. It influences global privacy standards. If AI uses data from patients in the EU, GDPR may apply. Together, these rules help protect patients and build trust in how AI is used in healthcare. So while the US is developing its own approach, many other countries are doing the same thing. For example, in March 2024, the EU passed the Artificial Intelligence Act. This is the first full legal framework for AI in the world. It puts the strictest rules on high-risk systems like those used in healthcare. There's also the Bletchley Declaration signed by 29 countries, including the US, UK, China, and Brazil. This agreement focuses on frontier AI or powerful AI models like ChatGPT and makes it clear that safety and transparency are global concerns. The United Nations AI Advisory Body also released guidance late last year calling for global cooperation and fairness in AI governance. In addition, OECD AI principles continue to guide many countries, including the US, on responsible AI use. So even though the rules differ, the message is similar across countries. AI in healthcare needs strong safeguards, clear oversight, and careful use.